Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our minds. I'm Melanie Friedlander. The Steelers' preseason debut is now in the books and getting chopped up in the film room. While it's easy to slip into Overreaction Sunday, we saw some good things in the team's first outing for 2025. And obviously, areas where they clearly need to improve. You can't make sweeping conclusions based on a preseason performance. The team isn't playing all their starters, and they are not facing all of the opponent's starters. With that in mind, you can learn a lot about players and even a little bit about scheme. It was 1 year and 1 week ago that I called for the Steelers and offensive coordinator Arthur Smith to get tight end Darnell Washington more involved in the passing game. At 6'7", he is a physical beast who towers over most defensive backs and is a reliable pass catcher. In his second season, I wanted to see the team take advantage of that, particularly in the red zone. It didn't really happen. Last season, Washington was targeted 23 times in the regular season. To his credit, he caught 80% of the passes that came his way and was not credited for a single drop in the regular season. He logged 10.5 yards per reception. What struck me was his average of 6.6 yards after the catch per reception. That was better than every wide receiver not named Scotty Miller and was otherwise only surpassed by running backs Najee Harris and Jaylen Warren. In a tough division facing teams with a strong pass rush, Washington was needed to block and help out the offensive line. So I don't take issue with the 31% of snaps last year that he lined up as a blocker. And I'm not suggesting that he should see more targets than Pat Freiermuth. I just want to see the big man on the field more often and with more opportunities. The good news is that with Jonnu Smith now added to the roster, there is more blocking talent in the tight end group so they can spread it around, and more options for the passing game. Last night, we saw something positive from the offense. A touchdown on the opening drive, scoring over 30 points. The Steelers' quarterbacks were targeting the middle of the field more often. The offensive line was giving their quarterbacks time to make plays. And the offensive play calling actually had some variety. You can't make judgments about the upcoming season and the team's overall success based on a single preseason game. But you can certainly take some optimism from what we saw from this offense. For the first time in a long time, I have hope that the Steelers' offense can move from pedestrian and predictable to successful. And I expect this tight end group to be a big part of that. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.